good luck to all three of you. Let's play the Jeopardy round. We'll be dealing with these categories. First, look at that mountain. Then, TV crime families, book titles en français, a phrase of turn, American Idol, and finally, the X Factor. Andrew, start us off.
X Factor 1000.
One of the first orchestral uses of the xylophone was to invoke skeleton's bones in this spooky 1874 work by Camille Saint-Saëns. Andrew.
What is Dance Macabre?
That's right.
Book title 600.
It's murder. Minuit dans le jardin du bien et du mal. Rebecca.
What is Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil?
You're on the board, yes.
TV crime families for 400.
In a memorable episode of The Sopranos, Tony finds some unfinished business on a college tour with this daughter. Rebecca.
Who's Meadow?
Right.
TV crime families 200.
After the original Fat Tony dies on a season 22 episode of this show, his cousin Fit Tony becomes the new Fat Tony. Andrew.
What's The Simpsons?
That's right. Rebecca Clark is from Santa Cruz, California, but she must travel because you made an interesting purchase once overseas.
Yes, so I love the Claudia Irish ring, and it's from Galway. And when I was there on a tour group, I found out it's bad luck to buy your own. So I gave the money to someone on the tour group to buy one for me.
Were you afraid that, well, what would go wrong if you buy your own
That you'd
ring?
be unlucky in love.
Oh, I see. And has it worked out?
So. It remains to be seen.
We'll find out. I don't know if the ring's working or not. Michael Guarnieri is a film critic and conflicts analyst from Louisville, but you're also a writer, is that right?
Oh, yeah. I actually got my start writing an essay when I was in college. That was just for my personal blog, and I didn't think anybody would notice or see it. I tweeted it out, and it got seen by the film critic Matt Zoller Seitz. He messaged me and said, hey, I sent it to Oliver Stone. He loved it. We want to put it in the book that we're publishing. And I was like, okay, that sounds good to me. So I flew out to New York, and we did a book signing, which is so there's a bunch of people out in Brooklyn with my autograph right now, which is crazy.
It's a rare story where something you just said thinking it was going to nobody on the internet turned out well for you.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Andrew you're getting into some serious money here on Jeopardy, getting close to 140,000 or so. What are you going to do with the winnings?
There'll be the usual suspects, donation, but with what's left over, I would love to help my friend Vincent start an ice cream company. He's the only person I know who checks out cookbooks from the library, and he makes incredible ice cream.
What is there a favorite flavor you're looking forward to?
That's a secret. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to get into trade secrets. We'll have to wait for Vincent to get started.
You'll have to wait.
All right, well, let's get back into the game. Michael, you gave us the last correct response. Where are we headed?
Let's do X Factor for 800.
The Xolo breed, seen here, is the national and mostly hairless dog of this country. Andrew.
What is Mexico?
You got it.
American 6.
Movie character Jeffrey Lebowski, a slacker mainly interested in drinking and bowling, prefers to be addressed as this. Andrew.
What's the dude?
Yeah, or Deuterino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
Phrase of turn 6.
It precedes dervish to describe the spins of the Sufi mystics seen here. Andrew.
What's whirling?
Right.
Mountain 6.
Though it's far from the tallest, 22,350 foot tall Amadablam is often called the most beautiful peak in this range. Andrew.
What are the Himalayas?
Good.
Book titles 200.
Wreaking havoc, Le Chat Chapoté. Rebecca.
What is the Cat in the Hat?
That's him in French.
A phrase of turn 200.
Snowplow and stem CHRISTIE are types of turns in this sport. Rebecca.
What is snowboarding?
No. Andrew.
What is figure skating?
It's also incorrect. Michael? They've narrowed down the winter sports for you. It's skiing, downhill skiing. Rebecca?
American Idol 400.
Maximizing time on device is the goal of casinos for these, which bring in more than 3/4 of their profits. Andrew?
What are slot machines?
Correct.
Mountain 4.
From the right angle, it's easy to see how this iconic California peak got its fractional name. Andrew?
What is Half Dome?
Yes.
Mountain 2.
It's seen here at sunrise, from the less climbed Italian side. I guess we don't often see a rear view of the Matterhorn. Andrew?
American 2.
Studies have shown that this online activity that sounds like a beach sport may help prevent dementia? Rebecca.
What is surfing?
That's right, surfing the web.
And the last clue?
The X Factor for 200. Xerxes I took the reins of this empire in 486 BC. Andrew.
What is the Persian?
Yes, that takes you to 6,400. Michael's right behind you at 5,800. Rebecca, you'll be selecting first in Double Jeopardy, which begins in a moment. Come right back. We'll start off with historic names, then opera source material, exoplanets, airports, some comedians' catchphrases, and finally, words that should rhyme. Spoiler, they do not. Rebecca, where to?
Airports for 800.
This airport's code, ORD, goes back to the previous tenant on the site, Orchard Field. Rebecca.
What is O'Hare?
Yes.
Airports 1200.
The Beehive at this London area facility, code LGW, was the first airport building with an integrated railway station. Rebecca.
What is London Gatwick?
Correct.
Airport 1600.
SOEKARNO-HATTA International Airport serves this world capital. Michael.
What is Jakarta?
Right.
Opera source material 2000.
Acis and Galatea is based on a myth we know from this man's metamorphoses. Michael.
Who is Ovid?
Answer there is the Daily Double. First in the round. You've extended your lead, Michael.
2000 catchphrases.
She ready. Rebecca.
It was Tiffany Haddish.
You got it. Very good.
Airports 2000.
The answer there. The second Daily Double. And a very interesting opportunity for you, Rebecca.
I'll wager 3000.
All right. For 8,200, if you're correct, here's your clue in airports. At Amsterdam's Schiphol Airport, art lovers can enjoy a sampling of paintings from this nearby national museum. Rebecca?
I got nothing.
The Rijksmuseum.
Okay.
That's the Rijksmuseum. It drops you to 2,200, but lots of time left. Start building again.
Airports 400.
During a layover at McCarran Airport in this city, you can do a little gambling right in the terminal. Rebecca.
What is Las Vegas?
Right.
Words that should rhyme 1600.
A hard-shell tortilla with fillings, and a Texas city founded in 1849 on the Brazos River. Rebecca.
What is taco and Waco?
You got him.
Comedian's catchphrase is 1600.
Get her done. Andrew.
Who's Larry the Cable Guy?
Right.
Exoplanets 8.
Wider for hotter stars, the habitable zone is the area around a star within which this can exist on a planet's surface. Michael?
What is life?
No. Rebecca?
What is water?
Yes, liquid water.
Opera source material 800.
This Italian based La Traviata on a play written by Alexandre Dumas, son of the famous novelist. Andrew?
Who's Verdi?
That's correct.
Historic names 8.
The take from 1930s robberies committed by this pair seen here was rarely more than $1,000. Michael?
For Bonnie and Clyde.
Yep.
Words that should rhyme 8.
A pungent bulb vegetable and a constellation named for a mythological hunter. Rebecca?
What is onion and Orion?
Right.
Words that should rhyme 400.
An appliance for preparing food and a strong emotional attraction for another. Michael?
What is love and stove?
That's correct. The last clue in comedians' catchphrases. Can we talk? Well, now I feel old, don't I? That's Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers' catchphrase. Andrew, with 21,200, a big lead, you were able to keep them at bay right at the end when you needed to. But all three will be here for final today. The category in Final Jeopardy will be movie quotes. You'll make your wagers. We'll be back with the clues right after this. Movie quotes is the category for Final Jeopardy today. Players, here's your clue. This three-word phrase was the protagonist's second line of dialogue in a 1962 movie, the first in a 25-film series. 30 seconds. Good luck. Begin with Rebecca Clark on the end. What was the three-word phrase you thought of from the movies? What is Bond? James Bond. That's correct. 007 is at a gambling table in Dr. No. A woman introduces herself as Trench Sylvia Trench. And then James Bond says, those immortal three words. So you're going to add something. How much? 3201, taking you to 9001. Michael Guarnieri was in second place. Did you remember Dr. No? You did. Bond, James Bond. And you wagered everything. 18,000 and second place. We come to Andrew He in first place. Maybe a smaller wager today than one of your typical ones. First of all, did you get the correct response? Was it going to be Batman?
Yep.
For a second, I thought you wrote, what is I'm the Baton? And I was trying to figure out what kind of movie that would be. We know that's not correct, so you're going to drop down something, but not very much. 1,337. You take home $19,863 today for a 5-day total of $157,365. Your friend is going to be able to make a lot of ice cream with that. You'll be back tomorrow. I hope you all will as well. Join us then.
Promotional consideration provided by Consumer Cellular.